is Friday, that magical, 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 magical time of the week where, for the first time forever, I can say I do not have to worry about work for the weekend. Which is pretty not.
But lies. 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 Lies.
That's not a lie, though. That's the truth. Why do you question that? The fact that it's Friday is a factual thing. You cannot dispute that. You cannot dispute that. You couldn't hear it. Oh, that's weird. I heard it. What the? That's weird. It's way quiet. Let me... Can I fiddle with that? I might not be able to fiddle with that right now.
What the?
Yeah, because I hear it fine. Did you hear that fine? I hope you heard that fine. I'll look into it.
Oh no.
I'll look into it. We'll worry about it at another point. I did fix the chat, though, so now it's not lost in the void completely. But yeah. Also, don't worry about game audio right now. This is just kind of how the main menu is. There's no audio on the main menu. It's one of those kind of games. But yeah. If you know me, I like my Dark Souls and Dark Souls-esque games. I may or may not have 100% Lies of P back before the DLC, and I do want to eventually get back to Lies of P because I haven't played the DLC yet. But I was kind of thinking, you know what? I've behaved myself. I haven't streamed Dark Souls at all for almost a year. So let's kind of, I think it's been long enough. We can do a run. I don't know what kind of build I'm going to do yet. The audio on this game is also going to be a little funny because, well, it's a very quiet game for the most part. So it'll be kind of hard to tell, like, how I need the game audio set in OBS until I've actually been playing the game for a little bit. So that'll be funny. But yeah. Of course. We do have to start. Oh, actually, I probably can turn up a little bit. That is pretty quiet. Yeah, it's a little bit better. But yeah, okay, settings are fine. This is all whatever. And now we make our person. I'll enter a name. Your name will be, Snarfus. It's funny you mentioned that, Gil. How much do you know about Dark Souls, Gil? I'm curious. Sex, mean. But before I go any further, Gil, how much do you know about Dark Souls? Cause you say naked run, and that is an option, actually. I could be deprived. You start at level 1 with, like, no well, I guess level 6, actually. But, you do have pretty high stats across the board. That's what I say about deprived. They start out pretty well balanced and kind of go however they want. They just have a very rough start. What am I feeling, though? I'll be honest, I was going to play Dark Souls, but I didn't think too much about the particular type of run I wanted to do. Because I kind of want to do something maybe a little spellcasty. Like maybe something where it could be a little bit of a mage. Just to mix it up. So usually I do like either strength or dexterity runs, which is why I do want to mix up and maybe do like an intelligence or faith run. Which cleric could be fun for like kind of starting off strong to a faith run. In fact, yeah, we'll do cleric. Gift. This is Dark Souls 1, so there is only really one gift you want to take, which is the Master Key. You can take the old Witch's Ring, which does have some fun Easter eggs, but there's another way to get it. So you have the tiny beings ring. Everything else is kind of whatever. I could be funny and get the black fire bombs, because those let you do something very silly at the start of the game. Do I want to do that silly thing, though? Because Master Key does make life just so obnoxiously better. The Master Key is actually a little OP in this game because it opens up so much. In fact, like, if you get the Master Key, you can actually skip ahead to a couple of areas way earlier than you're meant to, which is very silly. You know what? I'm going to do the thing where I try to be a little bit funny. Just for the sake of pain. Alright, well, we gotta have a tiny little head. That's your face. They do have some presets. You got white man, rounder white man, white androgynous, beady-eyed creep. I'm not crave enough. Very happy. Voldemort. Look at the schnoz. Don't look at me like that. And you. Swamp. We'll just keep it basic. As for the hair, and we don't really have a. We gotta get the bowl cut, of course. We need to make it dark blue. Yeah, just a basic white man who got rejected from the Beatles. Anyway, let's start. My eyes.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death.
Bulbasaur, Charmander, and
And of
Squirtle.
course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came
The shitlings.
and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of chaos.
Oh Christ, I remember you now.
Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights,
Man, this cutscene still looks good.
and the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
Hey, look, it's Smeagol.
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
My eyes.
Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Well. And now for graphical whiplash. Look at them there textures. What's funny is this is...
Yes, indeed.
Okay, I'll
the
stop.
dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Preferred. Okay, bye. Boy. Back in the saddle. Give me that key. With that key we can leave. Also, whenever you see these little orange things on the ground, they give you hints or messages. Oh, the light in the straw is very bright. How's it going? Okay. Kind of thick, though. Anyway, I do kind of know this game well-ish. I wouldn't say I know it extremely well, but I would say I know it well enough. So this won't be like a lot of my past few playthroughs. I'm kind of blind. I have some semblance of idea of what I'm going to be doing here. So, but I figure I'd make it fun, maybe show a few secrets the game has to offer along the way, because this game does have some pretty hidden things. That's a big door. Oh wow. What a big room. Wow, I sure hope that big guy doesn't jump down and say hi to me when I go in. Oh my god, he jumped down and said hi to me. Oh, that did... Well, he did a lot more damage than I thought, but... Oh, am I fat rolling? Oh, I think I'm fat rolling. Oh, you hung in the air a little bit longer than I remembered. Aha, I do remember your little wombo combo. Hey, we got 5 left over. Oh yeah, I got this big honking hammer. So that's a fun little thing you can do, actually. Maybe I could have done without the fire bombs, but I wanted to just do my little cheese. Because if you kill the Asylum Demon on your first attempt instead of going... Because what the game wants you to do is go through this little side door. But, that takes time and effort. But if you kill him on the first go-around, you get this big honking hammer. which I do not have the stats to use, so unfortunately that's off the table for the time being. That's kill. I'm actually gonna equip those fire bombs too. I don't know if I'll ever need them again. But yeah, now we can move on. First bonfire lit, baby. Every time you die, you will respawn at the last bonfire you rested at. So next time, so if we die again, we'll go there unless we find another bonfire. This man's kind of a little scamp. It's funny because the game trains you to use your shield, but if you know the roll on tech, you don't really need it. No, I was gonna smack you. No, well, I guess I'll get my Massey. Don't get back here, you little scoundrel. What were you shooting at, man? Oh, I didn't expect to one-tap you. I mean, I know they're weak little guys, but yeah, I guess a cleric does start with like 12 strength, so it has to show for something. Alright, I can't do anything over there yet. There's like a little well, no. Weird looking wall. I wonder what happens if I go up the stairs. Oh. Neat. Hello.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for.
Shut up. Give me my juice. Delicious Capri Sun. And a key. And 2 keys. I'm also going to open this in case I get a little too silly, because it goes back to the first bonfire. Did you push that, you little... Oh, hey man, calm down. It's not that big a deal. Remember, there's a couple little scoundrels up here up to no good. Oh, canvas talisman. I need that to cast my miracles. Because for spellcasters, you kind of need a little bit of additional tools in order to do your stuff. So in order to use our miracles as a cleric, oh, this is awkward. Yeah, as a cleric, you need to equip a talisman. So we'll be carrying one of those around the offhand for our little spells. I don't remember. I think the heal scales in my faith stat. The main drawback, of course, is it takes a little bit to cast, but I don't believe there's a reason for me to be back here yet. But yeah, I think this is like something you come back for later, because I do know you can come back to this area not super later, but later enough. So, and there are a couple things you can't do here in your first visit. I do know we're probably going to be coming back here before we go to the Sunshine State, so... Oh, also a fun little secret, which I don't think there is anything you can do with it yet, is there's a funny little bird nest over here. Once you come back, you can drop certain items in the nest, and then the birds will come and give you different items in exchange. Kind of like friendly little crows. Speaking of crows...
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Bird up.
To leave the
Yeah,
undead
boy.
asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
Wow. What would you call a land of lords?
Lordran.
Wow. Lordran. What a creative and inventive name. Okay, I'm being mean now. Fun fact, this is only the entire first area of the game, by the way. There's a whole lot more than just this. Thanks for the ride. But now that we're back in Lordran, we can do a couple things. We can start leveling up. We can also use humanity to reverse our... Well, I haven't used any humanity yet, so actually... I will demonstrate. You can use a humanity. That will give you a little 1 in the upper left-hand corner next to your HP bar. And as long as you have at least 1, you can reverse your hollowing. And become human again. I believe having extra humanity and being human lets you do just a little bit more damage. Not a lot, like it's just a small amount, but... Okay, but now... what do I want to do? So endurance is pretty important. Vitality is of debatable importance. Some weapons do require dexterity and strength requirements, so I will be leveling those up here and there. We are going more faith and intelligence, though, so I don't think we're going to be building too much intelligence. Let's do 2 points of strength and 1 of endurance, I think, just to get started. It's going to take us a little bit of time to build up our miracles, so... Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Do I have some other stuff yet? Not yet. We are going to make a side trip before I start progressing the game, because there is something I will... Oh, 3 humanities, just like that, okay. A couple side trips, actually, because there are some things I have to just go and gather before I really start playing the game in earnest. No more fire bombs. Because you can actually find some pretty sick loot if you scope the place out. Oh, right, I forgot, you're a miracle vendor.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Tharaland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Talk to me. Let me invade your personal space.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
A delicious coin. You can use that to increase item drop rates for a little bit.
Oh my. You again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Yeah.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods. Now let me share.
Oh, I already belong. Oh, okay, so
Only
I guess for
their
clerics, they put you in this covenant by
effectiveness
default.
will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
What a gesture. Alright, so what we got? Okay, a greater heal. Homeward, which I believe is a teleport. Yes, that's more of a fun utility one. Guidance. Don't know what that means. Oh man, let's see, like, put down a summoning sign or something. Force is AoE knockback, which can be useful. And then heal we already have. He does have some fun talismans, though. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is kind of like one that okay, so this one doesn't scale as well with faith. I see. I see now. Okay, so it scales less with faith, but does have a higher, like, flat improvement, so...
Come again. The effective...
that does make me curious. What is, Okay, A in faith. So this canvas talisman might actually be a bit better than that basic talisman he sells, actually. So yeah, I guess we'll just be buying the miracles off him eventually. No particular rush ticket for those, though, because right now they're just heals, so... Don't need to rush that too quickly. Oh, should I go to the scary graveyard? Well, I will momentarily. because first we do have an ad break coming up because he's the first half hour and Twitch does like to force that. So I'm going to take a quick 3 minutes and we'll be right back. Mostly because we're in safety, because this game won't really allow me to pause effectively. So yeah, we'll be right back. Alright, we should be back from the ad break. Once again, I do apologize. We run 3 minutes of ads every hour to prevent pre-rolls on the channel, with the first one being forced to occur at the half-hour mark. Because I don't like ads, but that's the only way I can prevent pre-rolls from happening, so do what we can. Anyway, before we begin the game in earnest, we got a little bit of exploring to do, because there's some goodies I can pick up. Oh, I wonder if the morning star's better than what I've got. Let's see. Well, it is a little weaker, but it's got bleed, and I do like my bleed. Bleed is pretty fun, actually. Yeah, we'll use it. Oh, cracked red eye orb. That'd be useful if I plan to invade anyone. Oh, homeward bones. Yes, those are actually useful because those allow you to teleport back to a bonfire without sacrificing your souls. You can do it at the dark side, but you get rid of all your souls, so... Okay, well down there is a bit of a scary place, actually. I forget what Lloyd's Talisman does. Mostly because I never use it. Anyway, we're going to do a good old-fashioned loot and scoot. Because, like I said, there's a lot of goodies in this graveyard, but this graveyard's also kind of heckin' scary. Don't mind me. Thank you. No. Okay, well, calm down there, buddy. Calm down. I think this is the big boy sword. Yeah, this is Y-hander. That is a very popular strength weapon. Yeah, that does a lot of damage and scales real hard. This is a little ow. Actually hurt a little bit more than I thought you would. Alright, this is Dark Souls 1. You gotta stop and drink. You can't walk and drink. I think there's something over here if memory serves. Oh, that's not too impressive. Oh, this is extremely awkward, actually. Well, that wasn't quite as smooth as I thought, but oh well. Them's the brakes. I always forgot about this, like, random open chest over here. No, I'll go grab my pennies back because it's not a lot of souls. It is early game, so that's how I avoid spawning them. Oh well. Nope, not this time. I believe we grab this over here. Oh, there it is. You know? Mayhaps I should lighten my load a little bit. Yeah, we can take the robe off. Oh, that's right, I died, so I'm not a human. I'm beef jerky again, that's right. Forgot this has the beef jerky mechanic. You die and you turn to beef jerky. Anyway, give me that back. Again, it's not a lot of money, but starting out, every penny counts. Also, there's the bird. You can't kill the bird, believe me, I've tried. I think there are a couple items hidden around here, if memory serves. Well, the bum boys aren't following me, which I'm grateful for. I know there's at least one over here I can get. I thought I heard footsteps, but I guess I heard wrong. Anyway, so that's the first part of my little run, is I usually do kind of swoop around and grab all those little items, because they do give you like a chunk of extra souls to work with out the gate. Which is pretty nice. Usually you can get an extra level or two if all goes according to Keikaku. I believe I'll just be good for one level. I'm actually going to crack open a cuppy. You know what? I'm feeling spicy. We'll do all three. I get a little bit of a damage boost. Okay, yeah, just the one. Let's see. I could do Faith. I don't want to neglect Faith. I think I'll start by taking Strength of 20, though. Now we can get our because until we get some damaging miracles, we do need to make sure our weapons are doing good damage. So, and there are damaging miracles. There aren't a lot, but they do exist. Anyway, this man is super depressed.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival.
Hey,
Let
that's
me
sweet Bippy.
guess, Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
I sure hope nothing bad ever happens to him. Oh, and down here is the Fire Maiden. She can't talk because she doesn't have a tongue. But every now and then you'll get items that allow you to upgrade your Estus Flask so it heals more. There aren't a lot. You get them pretty infrequently, but they are scattered about. Anyway, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to one of the much later areas, actually. This isn't something you have to do, but it's something I liked. You know, I always did wonder if this was supposed to be locked until later, too. Because it always was weird to me this doors was kind of open. But, yeah, this is also the whole reason I equipped those Homeward Bones, by the way. But, yeah, this is actually one of the much later areas, actually. I just noticed that my talisman is not attached to my body. Anyway, welcome to the new Londo Water Park. This city was made as a new city for the king, but it got super flooded, so, now nobody can really live here except for the souls of the dead. It's kind of poopy. And I think there is some loot scattered about. Oh, hey man, you okay? Let's get up on Mavis Misery. I thought I saw an item up here, but am I crazy? Don't answer that. Oh, there we go. More schmoes. There's also a vendor here. I think he sells sorceries, but he... Oh, this guy, he's just on a smoke break. How do I... No, not that. We'll worry about it some other time. Yeah.
This is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't cry. I'm Rickett of Vinheim. I was once an established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it's not butter. Anyway, sell me your stuff.
Have you? It's safe here. We'll go.
Alright, oh, that's... Oh, he can upgrade stuff? I didn't know that. I just thought he was just a mage vendor. Oh. That's fun. I didn't know this guy... I could... Wow, I really didn't remember, Okay, he does sell a couple sorceries, though. And a catalyst, so I guess if you want to go into build, you can pick up some stuff from him.
Smithing, don't.
So that's kind of neat. That's not why we're here, though. We're gonna go somewhere freaking scary, actually. Oh, but first I gotta... I'm gonna preemptively break this for later. Those transient curses are actually pretty useful. Because they inflict a curse on you, but you kind of need that for this area. Okay, I don't know when they start popping up, but... the place does get a little scary. Alright, there they are. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just passing through. Where is this? Around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep, don't mind me. I'm grabbing that Firekeeper's soul, and I'm going about my business. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That happens sometimes, too. Not too much I can do about that one, but we got what we came for. Because that Firekeeper's soul does, in fact, allow you to... Oh, but I lost it to humanity. Oh, okay, I gotta go back. Well, we can at least upgrade our juice, because what the Firekeeper's soul lets you do is it lets you upgrade your juice. So now we heal a little bit more. Oh, I should also explain how the Estus Flask count works in this game, because it's a little bit different from 2 and 3. So basically, the Estus Flask is like a flat amount. Whenever you rest at a bonfire, you'll get at least 5. Unless you're human. If you're human, you'll get 10 flasks back. And they reset to a certain value each time. The one exception to the rule is the bonfire here at Firelink. That will always give you a minimum of 10. And then after a certain point, you gain the ability to kindle bonfires further, allowing them to give you 15 and then 20. So now kindling bonfires further does only apply per bonfire, so you you can't really do every bonfire. Just something to be a little mindful of, because it does still cost humanities to kindle bonfires even further. Okay. I'm gonna get out of here fast enough to get my goodies back. So I can actually preemptively equip my bones. Me bone. Me bones. Okay. Yep, I see the stuff. Ow. That's a little aggressive. Oh, well. Never mind, we're not getting that back. Well, that sucks. I probably shouldn't have burned all 3 of those humanities. Ah, well. Chump change compared to what's coming later. Alright, and now we begin our ascent. Now all the little side tasks are out of the way. Wow. You showed me. You did show me, though. Ow. I forgot this game's a little clunkier than the later ones. Okay, I'm a little impressed you didn't. Was there one more? I could have sworn there was one more. Oh yeah, you're just kind of hanging out. Ooh, that doesn't one-shot you though. Ooh, there is an item on that. I might as well grab it. I'm probably gonna scuff this jump though. By which I mean I'm not gonna jump at all. This is also kind of back when the jump controls weren't the most refined. Oh wait, is this the one where, oh god, that's right, this is the one where I have to double tap the B button, that's right. Yeah, later on they let you jump by running and then holding and then tapping, pushing the one thumbstick, but... Yeah, for this one I forgot, you have to double tap B for some archaic reason. It's not great, oh hi. Hey, stop that. I'm already kind of seeing an issue with the mace, which is kind of a slow attack speed. Not a fan. I'm getting those back. And there we go. And now we just gotta hug these little platforms. I believe over here is a cheeky ring of sacrifice, yes. Rings of sacrifice are pretty nice because they make it so that when you die you don't lose anything. They're kind of rare though, so you gotta be a little smart about when you do and do not want to equip them. And up here is a very, very special NPC. Inside this tunnel is a rat. He will react accordingly. If he runs at you, it is time to fight. But if he turns his back, you are not ready to face him yet. Yes, we're not ready. Oh! Yes, we're not ready. We're not ready yet. We have not yet earned the right. But this takes us to a nice little undead burg. I missed. Oh god. There's a lot of goodies around here, though. There's a guy sneaking around that house. I definitely might keep my eyes open for a faster weapon, though. Because, yeah, this maze is not going to cut it forever. I'm already kind of not liking the slower attack speed. At least for like the type of weapon it is. Like, there are definitely weapons with slower attack speeds that feel better, but considering the reach and everything on this one, not great. Oh! I love the body's ragdoll like that. Yippee! Anyway, up here you'll see something truly terrifying. Absolutely horrific. A bunch of naked pink men just staying around public. And there's a dragon too, and that's kind of cool, I guess. But look at them, they're a menace to society. There could be children watching. What are you doing? Put some clothes on, you sick animals. Oh wow, okay, yeah. Yeah, if this is a heavier weapon, I won't mind the whiff so much, but... Oh. Maybe I'll go back to the... Excuse me? Okay, hold on. Fine, I'll go indoors. Sounds like there's somebody walking at me, but I don't see him. Hopefully it doesn't come back and bite me. Actually, what does the winged spear do? Oh, I need dexterity for that, though. A lot of dexterity I do not have. Yeah, we'll go back to the mace. I will probably build a little bit of dexterity eventually, because like I said, a lot of weapons, even if they don't scale with dexterity, do have a dexterity requirement. So eventually we are going to want some. Okay, not quite as fast as the mace, but it does do more damage, which I appreciate. Another thing to keep an eye out for too is enemies do sometimes drop items. And sometimes they'll be pretty good. Oh, actually, I'm not going to rest it yet, but I am going to tap the bonfire up here, just so that way if something goes awry. Because we are making just a little bit of a side trip real quick. Because once again, there are some goodies down here I want. Yeah, these guys you do want to respect a little bit, because they will mess you up. You've got a little bit of reach. Like that. My case proven. They will mess you up if you do not respect them, and I did not respect them. Ah, yes, the FAP ring. Oh. Never mind, I guess I need the rest of that bonfire anyway. Okay, well, okay. I guess we'll trudge on back. Actually, I probably... Can I beeline it? Maybe not. No, I should respect the content. I'm surprised you didn't come down to say hi. Well, okay, that's fine. Unless I have these miracles, I really should get into habit. You know, honestly, that's a decent heal. Also, I changed my mind. I want to take you out. I want your stuff. More pennies. What kind of lunatic was a gate in front of a blank wall? Maybe it's not that long of a run to get back home. Ow. It also probably help if I had actual armor. I can drop down there too. We'll do that in a bit though. Well, that's embarrassing for both of us, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, time for the onslaught. There's my stuff. Where are you swinging at, you lunatic? Ooh, what'd you drop? Oh, a short sword. Actually, I might play around with that, actually. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, but I need 10 dex. Okay, I'm noticing a lot of 10 dexterity weapons, so I might put a couple points into dexterity too. One thing about the maces that are nice is they are pretty good at, like, because they're blunt weapons, they are pretty good at staggering enemies and breaking through armor, so there's one advantage they have. There's also an angry boy here. See? He's destroying furniture. What a menace. And now here we have an NPC who is absolutely bonkers. Watch, he pets his invisible cat.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Anyway, he does have some useful stuff. We don't care too much about the guidance stone here. I forget what the dried finger does. Ah, it allows for up to 3 players, I see. The resonance key is useful. Bottomless box is kind of decent. He does have some fun weapons, I remember. Also sells ammo, so we won't kill him if we ever need that. Also a bit of armor. He says a lot of the story. The reinforced club, I do remember, is pretty good. In fact, I kind of want to buy it, actually, because it is a pretty good weapon. Yeah, in fact, I will. We'll get the resonance key, too.
Thank you kindly.
You can also kill him, because he does drop a pretty sick katana, but that's kind of mean. Oh, wait, that actually does more damage than the mace? What? Oh, it has lower strength scaling. Okay, that makes sense. So the mace actually will be stronger as I get more levels. Anyway, now I can finally deal with all those horrid pink men. Ugh. I'm gonna be attacking at snail's pace for a bit. I believe up here are some additional goodies. Wow, is that... The movement on that ladder is actually making me a little dizzy, actually. I don't like that. No, throwing knives, okay. The main goal here is there, though. Yeply! I believe it's out here. I think there's also a person waiting to ambush us. Or maybe not. Oh, no, I'm thinking down there. A crossbow. That could come in handy later. Then you can actually drop down here. Well, calm down there, buddy. It's a two-way street. I think there's somebody hanging... Oh, nope. I think I'm the wrong spot. I was going to say, I think there's somebody hanging around there, but... Oh. Sometimes you can get them while they're climbing, but not always. Man. I am rusty. And again, clubs don't have a lot of reach, is kind of the drawback to them. I know for a fact I can bonk you off. Yeah. No, I didn't say come off. That was an invitation. You go home too. Rubbish. Fun fact, rubbish has no use. There's a vendor you can sell it to, and he gives you a single soul for it. And sometimes there's a guy hanging around here, but I guess he's not here right now. Oh, humanity. That's useful enough, I suppose. Probably could do with some armor at some point, though. Also, fun fact, this is the only Dark Souls game where you can actually upgrade your armor. Now, you can upgrade your weapons and all of them, but not so much your armor. It's a debatable value, though. Anyway, because we haven't kindled this, we will only get a max of 5 flasks back. Actually, I can probably burn all these. That'll help me get a little bit of a power spike. Okay, let's get those 2 points of dex out of the way so I have more weapon flexibility and 1 more point of strength. And then... it's considerably less damage than the club. Seems to attack a little bit faster, though. Yeah, definitely a faster weapon. Ooh. Oh, another short sword. Okay. You need to be careful here. Oh, yep. They're already sent to work. They have to throw explosives at you on this bridge. Also, where they start getting a little bit meaner with the enemy placement. Oh, soldier armor. That'll help, actually. Ooh, I don't like the rolling, though. That's a little bit better. Okay, not in here. I think there is someone hanging out. Oh, hey, more firebombs. Well, that's pretty neat. Oh, there you are. I knew you were in here, you little scoundrel. Sure are noisy out here. Oh my god, more men! Okay. Ooh, wow, the damage mitigation difference with this hollow armor is actually pretty noticeable already. I almost tank those hits. Be a little bit careful here because they won't stop throwing stuff. Ow. Ow. That's a little rude. Right in the face? This was uncalled for. Anyway, if the residence key we bought off the merchant, we gain access to greater. Oh wow, what the? I was thinking about how goofy the ragdoll physics in this game are. So now we can come out here and get this very useful upgrade, or not upgrade, but like temporary item. Because that temporarily electrifies your weapon. Oh, this wasn't the best angle to approach this from. Yeah, absolutely wasn't the best angle to approach that from, huh? Well, then, Sarah, that was a pretty terrible angle to approach that from. Ah, well, more reps. Well, calm down there, sir. Yeah, calm down, jeez. It's all about you. Oh, you were just ready to say hi, weren't you? I'm curious what that is. Whoa, man. A battle axe. How's that fare to the rest of my stuff right now? I do have the stats for it. Ooh, okay. Definitely gonna have more oomph behind it, but if I miss, that's gonna feel real bad. We'll play around with it, though. Ow. Decent reach, though. Better than the maces. You know, I could mess with this for a little bit. Not gonna take the fool's path this time, though. Oh, in fact, I am gonna have to duck up here if I do that, though, because there's a sneaky little sniper up here. One thing we have to worry about, okay, actually, I should utilize those where I can. I do want to try to do a proper faith build this run, too. Because I tried to do a faith build in the past, but it kind of turned into me making a divine weapon and then just building faith, and then rely on the divine weapon instead. Okay, this is a little scary, actually. Because down here is a very, very angry man. Ooh, actually, I should equip a shield. Specifically for this. Any shield will do, but... that was not what I meant to... Oh, I went to the wrong slot. That's why. It doesn't remember the timing. You gotta be very careful. These guys will mess you up pretty bad. Well, they're actually pretty easy if you know what you're doing. Ah. I did not get the hitbox. Also be very careful about chugging juice in their face. Ooh, okay. Do not quite remember the timing, but that's okay. This guy will be great practice for that. I hate when they do that too. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. The funny thing too is if you can do that too. That's impressed you didn't hit me there, man. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now I'm remembering the timing. Oh, that was pretty. A Black Knight sword? This early on? Dear Lord! Also, Dynamite Trunk is nice too, but we can't use that for a while. What stats do I need for that? Merry Christmas, dear Lord! A whole lot of stats I don't have. Good to know. Well, we're not using that anytime soon. That's really lucky, though. This is actually kind of a rare drop. Yeah, that'll actually be a useful ring starting out for a bit, too. Because it makes when you're low HP, it take a little bit less damage, which is actually pretty handy. It does fall off a little bit later, but... Okay, now up here's a cheeky little trap. Oh, come on. There we go. Now don't you look foolish. Oh, thank you for the shard. I'll be using that soon enough. This is another door you can crack open with the Thief's Key if you have it, but I didn't grab it because I'm a fool. But also there's a secret in some of the barrels around here. I don't remember which one. Because one of these barrels actually has an occupant. Maybe one of the ones up here. There you are. And so anytime you see one of these little crystal lizards, kill them because they will drop very valuable upgrade materials. Sometimes it will be out in the open though. A lot of the time they will be out in the open. A little scary. Okay, before you go across the bridge, do yourself a favor. Come up here first, because there's some, these guys will not be the most, patient with ya. Where are you shooting at, man? Hey, man. Calm down. I probably should have used a heal there, actually. It's fine. Anyway. Here is a bit of a boss fight, actually. Y'all played Street Fighter, right? Oh, hey, it's M. Bison. No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will fight you. Oh god, I forgot how fast he is. Ugh, scary. Hello. Also worth noting, you can only do that like once, because after the first time he rises up and you cannot do it again. Crazy though. Unless you like kind of learn his. He's got like a pretty big lineup to a lot of his attacks, so once you kind of learn a lot of his tells, it's pretty easy to deal with. I say as I get repeatedly smacking, bonking the noggin. Alright, come on. Let me kill you. Thank you. Yeah, he's not so bad. He's a lot scarier than he... Well, he looks a lot scarier than he is. Also, thank you for the bone. Too bad I'm not going to use it yet. I don't believe there's secrets in here. I do know there's an item behind those boxes, though. More shows. Anyway. Down here is a very important NPC. Behold, Sunboy. He's the chosen one.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Soler of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
This man is a blithering idiot. But we love him.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Yeah.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yeah.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We
Yep,
are strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Oh, isn't he pretty cool? Oh my god. Oh yeah, this man is an absolute buffoon and idiot and dumbass, but we love him. He's our best friend. He's honestly the most positive influence in this game, and yeah. Why is he an idiot and buffoon though? You'll see. He makes some choices, and anyway, I'm just gonna, just to be safe really quick, I'm just gonna... Anyway, when you get to this bridge, run. Do not stop running. Do not stop running for even a second if you can avoid it. Oh, nope. Okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. Kind of rude though, I was just passing by. I didn't even drop anything. Sometimes I drop stuff and that's kind of neat, but where are you shooting at? I'm not even up there anymore. But the main reason for this is it opens up a shortcut. So now you don't have to run all the way back around. You can just, can I not speed go down the ladder in this one? I guess not. That's okay. Oh, let's see. I got some more pennies. I did. I can actually go human and kindle his bonfire, actually. I'm thinking I'm a do. Now there is a thing you can do regarding the dragon, actually. But do I want to do it? Alright, let's see. Ooh, 6 levels is quite a bit. We'll get strength to 420, I think. Yeah, another attunement slot might not be bad, but it's not urgent because we don't have more miracles. I'll get another point of endurance. We'll take endurance to 22. Because I am going to want more faith eventually, but it's not urgent until we start getting more miracles. Oh, do I try to do the thing with the dragon? Because there's a thing you can do with the dragon. Kind of annoys easy. I'm gonna clear it out down here really quick just to be safe. Oh, I did one tap you. I'm surprised. Hey man. Come on over. Just want to say hi. Yeah. I got a secret for you. That was a terrible secret. You will not tell anyone about that secret. Anyway, let's see. Let's grab that. Okay, so there is a way to kind of go into like a targeting mode with this. There's a specific reason I want to do that. If you shoot the dragon's tail, okay, not quite. Oh, that'll be why we're way whiffing that. Super whiffing it. Oh my god, I cannot aim. I could have sworn there's a way to go into first person mode, but okay, well I guess we're not doing the thing because I have no idea how to aim. That's fine though. And honestly, it's not fine. It just means we have to go into the sewers and deal with the poisonous rats. Oh, goodbye. Oh god, yeah, these rats will poison you. They're kind of annoying like that. Like that. Oh god, okay. Well, thank you for the humanity, I guess, but the cost is a little high. I guess we got the miracles for extra healing, so I guess we'll live with that, but ugh. Nope. I got a little distracted looking at something. This is, and being poisoned and doing that is not the time to do that. Okay. Alright, now up here is a very scary place. I'm just gonna... because what you gotta do is, as you can see, there are a lot of enemies. So what you gotta do is calmly and with great calculation, just run, just book it. Don't even look back, don't even stop. There's gonna be all sorts of stuff going on. Michael Bay's gonna show up, there's gonna be ninjas bouncing off the walls. But none of that matters, you gotta get to the gate. Why? Because this little man will just shut you out. And then you gotta take a really long, obnoxious path to get back around. You idiot. Oh. Turns out I was the idiot. Oh no, that's gonna be closed when I come back, I think. Oh no. Well, this path just keeps getting longer and longer, don't it? Oh well. Again, I haven't played this one in a minute, so it's only fair I have to de-rust and get humbled here and there. Hey man, I want to tell you a secret. No, hey, that's aggressive. That's way too aggressive. Don't you be aggressive. And that kind of stinks, actually. Oh, goodbye. I wonder if I can just run past rats, actually. That way I don't have to deal with the poison. Man, it turns out I can just run past the rats. Why didn't I do it in the first place? Oh well. Yep, it's absolutely down still. Well, that's okay. We got another path we can take. It's just gonna take a little bit to get our stuff back, which is fine. I tell myself, even though it's kind of not. Whoop! I saw. Oh, I see you guys trying to sneak up on me. Ooh, the pig is down there too. Good thing he doesn't know how to use stairs, or he's a little too thick for the staircase. Ooh. Wow. Okay, you guys can cut that out any day now. Well, you can do a cheeky little thing with the piggy. Those alluring skulls are in fact the key. Because I believe if you throw those in the fire, he'll walk in like a oh, hello. Oh, you fool. I don't know what to do. Oh. He didn't quite do what I thought he would do. Oh no, there he goes. Yeah, so he will walk into the fire like a fool. Alright, come on. Right in the fire. There you go. I do like bacon. Now I can only hope he didn't drop nothing. Nope, he didn't drop nothing. I know sometimes you can get his, like, head as a hat, but... well, it kind of stinks we can't go and get our stuff right away. There's a way to get it, it's just going to be very roundabout. Oh no, he is running! I sure hope he doesn't have friends waiting to reinforce. Oh. I was too busy being a fool. I deserve to get smacked like that. I remember my buttons too. Oh, hello. Man, it's been so long since I've come down this particular route too. I think the good thing is I did get an item I need for this area though, at least, because I think I did get the cell key, and that does open a door down here, I think. But how long has it been since I've been down this area? Usually I just skip right past it. Oh, mystery key. That's right, you need that mystery key for a guy in the chapel. I remember now. The totally trustworthy friend who's waiting in the chapel. Anyway, gonna carefully grab that. Let me remember what this is. Oh, yeah, more money is always nice. Awfully empty. My eyes. Let's focus on getting our stuff back first. There's a little side area we can go to, but this will also clear a path to the next bonfire, which will be kind of an important one, actually. I believe there's 2 angry boys out here. That's not the one I'm worried about, though. It's the one over there. Oh, yep, he's coming. Okay. So that's a Balder Knight. These guys aren't super bad, but they are a little scary. They're a bit of a step above your standard hollows in this area. I do, however, I have, farmed them a lot in the past for Titanite shards because they have a pretty decent drop rate on it, so... Okay, you stop that. I did not give you permission. Well, it is a little silly getting stuck on your friend's body. I think we must got a clear run backwards. Yeah, it's down here. I'm also going to be careful not to go in through the front door of the cathedral, because that is a bad. Whoa, you put that away. I always say you could drink on the job. I was going to crack that door open. Now the Peggy's gone, it's actually a much safer venue to go through. Also, here is a weapon I kind of will use a little bit. Now the halberd is not a good weapon by any stretch of the imagination. However, it does have uses. And I probably will use it in a few areas up ahead, so... busy neighborhood. He's aggressive, man. What are you stabbing at? Oh, baby, a double. Yeah, no rest of the bonfire will respawn these guys, but it is a necessary evil. Because we're about to get probably, I wouldn't say the biggest bonfire, but we're going to be coming to this place a lot. So this is kind of an important bonfire to get. In fact, how much humanity do I have? Ooh, perfect. This is definitely a bonfire worth kindling. But this is also where the point of the game where we had to get a little bit more frugal with our money spending. Because you'll notice I'm not leveling up right away, and that's because, if you can hear the sound down there, we do have a blacksmith.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Lordran. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Yeah, well, why is he here? I don't know. He's a welcome sight, though, and we'll be visiting him a lot. But he does open up the wonderful world of weapon upgrades. I'm trying to think of what I want to use. Ooh, the club. Club doesn't really pull ahead of... I'm also looking at the scalings that would make him +1. I guess now's the point where we gotta think about what we want to commit to using. I am kind of liking the axe. So we'll stick with the axe for a little bit. You also have the option of upgrading your armor, but not as urgent to do that. And ooh, 3 levels is pretty good. I'll get. You know, we don't have a lot of armor. I don't have to worry about endurance too much yet, I think. We'll do... Let's get... you know, we'll get that point of attunement as well. I think we'll get one more point. You know, we'll take strength to 30. If memory serves, it'll be a while before I get more miracles, so I think 30 strength will be like a good, like, place to kind of get to. That reminds me, how much strength do I need for the big bonk stick? 46. Okay, we're not using that anytime soon. And what I do know is soon, though, is it looks like we do have an ad break coming up here. So, just for those who may or may not know, every hour we will run a 3-minute ad break so we can disable pre-rolls for people who may or may not be coming into the stream. So I'm going to be running that pretty quick. And I'm going to go on a BRB while I do so. So, I'll be back in just a little bit, okay? Okay. Alright, we should be back from the ad break. As per usual, I do apologize. We run those ad breaks once every hour just to disable the pre-rolls on the channel. Again, I don't like my ads, but I like pre-roll ads less, so it's the one way we can just control things in this horrifying world we live in. Also, I'm going to say really quick, I went to take a walk, like just a quick walk around my apartment while that ad break was running, and dear God, my feet were so upset at me for doing that. Ooh, now we can get a sick helmet to match our armor. Immaculate. Oh, but we heavier roll now. Ooh. You know what? Who needs pants? Am I right? Yeah, we don't need pants. Look at those cheeks. We still kind of heavy roll, so doesn't. How heavy is that helmet anyway? Only 3. Well, how much were the pants? 2? Really? Made that much of a just the one weight made that much of a difference? I guess so. No, roll heavy is bad. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. This big angry boy. Yeah, we're not gonna fight in here though, brother. Sir, calm down. It's a church. It's a place of worship. Alright, I don't have a lot of reach, do I? This thing is so slow. Don't you juice? I didn't give you permission to drink. Ooh, thank you for the dynamite shard, though. That'll be pretty handy for upgrading my stuff. Fire key soul. Will he see me if I go towards those guys? Well, he probably will. We're gonna go upstairs first. The good thing about that man up there is he despawns once you kill him, but, oh, right. We should open this up before I forget, too. I wonder where this elevator goes. It sure would be nice if it went somewhere familiar and safe. Oh my god, it's Firelink! Yeah, it's actually a pretty nice and big shortcut, actually. Extremely nice, even. It kind of hangs off my body a little bit. Yes, let me off. Please, free me. Thank you. Yeah, I believe there's a cheeky little baller knight up here. Yep, there he is. Oh, I never went and got the... That just reminds me, I never went and got another item. He kind of fell over, man. Yeah, he's gonna see me. So he's got already kind of scary on his own, but what he does is he buffs all these pink boys. It makes them very... You see that blue aura? That means they hit a lot harder. They're not super tanky, but you gotta be a little careful, because they will mess you up while they're covered in blue. To do it now, you just look foolish. Nobody likes the temper tantrum. Okay. It looks like he's body blocking the rest, so. There we go. That might have been all of them. Okay, he doesn't respawn too, so I don't have to worry about that. Money. Yeah, there's another boulder. Yep. Oh, well, that was embarrassing for both of us. No, don't you do it. These guys gotta be a little careful with, because the ones with the rapiers can actually parry you if you're not careful. It's pretty bad. Stop that. What gives you the right to drink right in front of my face? Alright, weird wall. Oh, I see. And now, with that key we found downstairs, we can help this friendly fellow out and send him back to Firelink. His name is Knight Lotric. He's a really cool guy. Trust me, he's a really cool guy. He's very grateful. Nothing bad could possibly happen because you freed him. I don't remember what this is. Probably nothing important. Oh yeah, there's a humanity. I mean, that's cool. But yeah, it's not that important. Do I fight the gargoyles yet, or... I'll grab a little bit of loot, I think. There'll be time to fight the gargoyles later. This is probably a terrible idea. Oh, that was an atrocious idea. What was I thinking? I got the whole squad rolling up. Ooh, okay. I do like how the axe has just a little bit more reach than the clubs, though. And that's definitely making life. I think there was an item in here too, if I recall. I recall incorrectly. That's okay. We can go grab the other item I never got, which I'm pretty sure is just a shield or something. But you know, it's all about collecting everything. Well, if this were Dark Souls 2 or 3, that man would have come running to support his friend. Instead of like the awkward, slow approach. Man, it's like the axe has reach, just not quite enough. Ooh, I could actually probably visit Andre for another weapon upgrade before we go do the boss. Hey, man. Oh. You didn't hear nothing. I'm a little scared. Calm down there, buddy. Looks like you're afraid to die or something. Yeah, usually I do farm those guys for a little bit before I do the boss, just to get Titanite shards. Oh yeah, it's just a shield. But, yeah, I'm streaming. That'd be boring to watch. Oh, this? Yeah, there's some pretty fun weapon sounds in this game, actually. Yeah, I'm not the rest of the bonfire, but I am going to go visit our boy, Mr. Smith. Because I believe with 2 shards we can upgrade this battle axe a little bit further. I do know we will eventually gain the ability to buy additional Titanite shards too, which will be pretty nice. Man, this really does remind me how nicely laid out the hubs in other FromSoft games are. Anyway, hey man.
Well, you need it.
Well, you need? Yes, I need. My battle axe, I have... Oh, I only need 1 shard. That's nice, I guess.
Don't get yourself.
Don't neither. Oh, you know, I got 4 heals. I got 8 flasks of Capri Sun. I can do the boss. They're not that bad, I say, knowing full well I'm probably gonna die because of how rusty I am, but they're not that bad. What a mess. Dear God, who put all these bodies here? Yippee! Oh. Usually what I do is I run past all those guys and come straight to this ladder, but I mean, you know, I killed everything like the sick animal. Oh god, why did I do that? And I took a minuscule amount of fall damage. I'm going to go. Well, I guess I could. You know, I have plenty of healing. I might as well heal outside of the arena. Oh yeah, if you talk to Sunboy, you can summon him here too. But we're not gonna do that. I don't need no NPC support. I'm a gamer. Now prepare for some of my favorite music in the game. In a moment. Not quite yet. But soon. I wonder if they'll give me any other goodies. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh god. It's kind of cute though. In a weird way. Oh, oh god, where are you? Oh wow, one fell swoop. That was his axe, which is kind of cool. Ow. That was a call for you know. Yeah, I do need to be a little bit careful about when I push him, because, well... Well, I got the axe. I might as well, you know, before I run back, I might as well keep the axe. Oh, I need 14 dexterity. Ugh. Definitely more of a dex scaling axe too, so. Probably. Oh, does it have anything like fun to it? Be used as a bronze battle axe, bends dramatically during large attacks, owing to the nature as a tail. Wonder if that means it's implying it has longer reach. I definitely do want to get more dexterity at some point just for weapon requirements, though. It kind of does sting, like, because dexterity is really not a defining part of this build. It's just, I'm going to need it for weapon requirements if I want to play around with stuff, and that's kind of the only thing that stinks. It's the only thing that feels kind of bad when you're doing either a strength or a dexterity build, is having to put points into the other one to... They're going to keep following me, aren't they? Surely I can slip past you. I guess not. Just a little scary. Oh god. Ugh, get out of there. Ooh, scary. Do you climb ladders? Oh, you absolutely do. Nope, no thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you to that. Anyway, excuse me. I just want to grab my stuff. Thank you. Ooh, you almost got me. You little scamp. I forgot you could do that. I forgot, the tail kind of needs to go. I'm also doing a lot of panic rolling, which is no good. That is a badly timed drink. You really don't have a lot of good windows for healing, huh? There we go. Now we're back to square one. There will, however, be a point where this fight gets a little spicier. Ah, we're already at the point where it gets a little spicier. You see, there's a second gargoyle that appears, as evidenced by the fire is currently breathing. Do you have a tail I can fight on? No, you don't. This is where it gets a little trickier, but... These guys stink when they're kind of clumped together, though. Let's see if we can kind of spread them out a little bit. That I might be able to work with, maybe not. Wow, I'm rusty. Ooh. Somebody could slip past him now. That fire does a lot of damage, actually. You know, I do usually farm a bunch of Titanite shards and just stomp these guys, though. I'm not used to these little minuscule baby amounts of damage. No, I'll give it one more go, and if that goes awry, I'll go the route of farming a little bit. Only a spoonful, though. We're not going to linger on it. Maybe just get enough Titanite shards for one, maybe two upgrades. That might be nice. Well, I didn't want to alert all of Mordor, but I guess that was in the cards. I'm trying to find any of the pink boys, so... Ow. It's a little rude. It's pretty rude too, actually. Good thing I know these guys can't use ladders. Oh god, they can. Never mind, I stand corrected. I thought they couldn't. Wow, I really don't remember this game as well as I thought, did I? Alright, well, you know the drill, man. Let me get my... Oh, actually... Never mind. I'm gonna see if I could get a cheap tail snip, but... please let me get my stuff back. Okay, you know what? I'm taking that as a sign that you want me to do a little bit of grinding before I come back, and I understand. At the very least, I'll get a couple levels out of that, though. Yeah, we'll take strength to 30. That'll do us for a little bit. So I think I'll just need... I don't think I need to take all the way +5. Like, +4 should be fine. Which means I'll need 3 Titanite shards, I think, if memory serves. Which means we're going to be killing all those Baldur Knights for a little bit, because I think any of the enemies can drop Titanite shards, but I think the Baldur Knight's kind of the better drop rate. It's fine too, because I'm pretty sure the battle axe isn't going to be our permanent weapon either. Probably will be moving on to other fine toys eventually, but battle axe is definitely going to be a bit of a mainstay for a little bit, I feel. Wait, really? That alert? Dear God, I didn't expect that to alert the entire castle guard. Ugh, scary. He's gonna be so good at fighting these guys too. Yeah, I think like the newer Dark Souls games have kind of spoiled me in some aspects too, because being able to, like, drink while walking is pretty nice. Oh, Lordran helm. How is that? Ooh, pretty heavy, though. Enough for a +3 battle axe, I believe, so... Well, that was just downright hateful. Ugh. Downright hateful and cruel. Oh well, more reps. You know, I don't know what it is about these games too, because like most people probably like rage and get angry. For me, these games are like for the most part pretty zen. There is like one part of this game that does make me angry. Like irrationally angry, but we're not gonna be there for a while. We are gonna be there eventually though, and I'm already not looking forward to it, but let me put it like this. I would consider Dark Souls a perfect game were it not for the existence of one specific area and the boss in it. Anyone who's played Dark Souls 1 can probably hazard a guess what I'm talking about, but... Oh, well. I think you would be the one who saw me. Ow. Yeah, we won't be there for a while, but there is one area I really just... Yeah. I kinda gotta let that happen. I want to get swarmed by... Oh, that's the parry I was talking about, by the way. I kind of realized as soon as I hit the attack button, I'm like, oh, I'm going to die here. But yeah, there is one area, and it's like a mid-late game area. Some enemies do, not all of them. That was one thing Dark Souls 1 in particular was a little rude about, was giving a lot of the enemies healing items. It does become a little bit more downplayed in 2 and 3, but it's very much a very, very, very common thing around a lot of the enemies in 1. Okay, come on, you. Stop that. This isn't a Jet 2 holiday. You can't just drink whatever you feel like. Yes, come here, my shitling. If I time it right, I can get him. Aha. And you too, my shitling. Oh god. Okay, I deserve to be punched a lot more harshly for that. Oh well. That is, having your friend show up is kind of the punishment, actually. Never mind. Oh, he delayed the last hit. I wasn't prepared for him to delay it. He held it. He knew. I used to be so good at farming these guys in the past, too. I don't know what happened. Oh, well. All we can do is keep pressing onwards and praying for the best. It'd be really hot if, like, one of you guys would drop Titanite shards too. That way I don't have to focus solely on the Baldur Knights. I'm just saying that'd be pretty sexy. Oh god, I learned the... Oh god, how do I always alert the entirety... What was that line from Mulan? Now all of China knows you're here. It's kind of what that feels like. Oh, there's a shard. Hey man. Why did he path like that? I really could use some more poise. Okay, don't hit him yet. Wait for him to lower the sword. Uh-huh. There we go. You know, fair. You drink, I'll drink too. That's a fair trade, I think. Oh god, I did it again. Ugh. The worst part is I now have to go all the way back in that room to get my stuff back. And now that I think back on it, maybe it was less I was good at farming these guys, more I was using a weapon that was a little cozier to one-shot them with. He'll be fine. So saith I. An unnamed heathen on the internet. Nobody knows me or has ever heard of me, but hey, stop that. I didn't give you permission. You too. Actually, if I'm cheeky, I can at least get the jump on ya. Never mind. Take my stuff back, though. You know, you absolutely should have been able to hit me for that. And you know, you deserve to be punished for not actually hitting me. Okay, well that one was just that one was on me. Oh. That's just hateful. Oh, I heard you chugging your juice too. There we go. Vengeance at long last, oh god. Now we get the one on the stairs, and we got the two off to the side, and hopefully one of those three will drop a shard, and then we can get a +4 axe, and then we can... Then we can game. Of course you didn't give a shard, why would you? This is a pretty sight, though. That's the nice thing about Dark Souls. It definitely has like some pretty dark areas, but it's still like a very like vibrant and bright game in a lot of areas. Oh, it's a sword. I'm pretty sure it's a dex sword, though. I'm gonna double check just to be safe, but I'm like 90% sure it's like a dexterity sword. Should be up here. Yup. Oh, it does scale pretty good though. B scaling dexterity is actually real nice. But we're not going to dex build now, are we? Nope. We're walking the path of faith. I'm going to try to commit to it this time. No shards still. You know what? I have bones, and for the intent of saving time. Actually, what I could do is I could actually, if I have enough shards for the +3 upgrade, I could actually do that, and then that'll make my damage a little bit more consistent for farming out the remaining one. That'd actually be a smart idea, huh?
Well, you need it.
Yeah, where are ya? Battle axe +3.
Don't get yourself.
I could also fight the funny little guy down there, but... knowing how I've been playing tonight, he will probably kick my little hidey in. Oh, we're gonna do just a little bit more damage, though, now, which will be nice. And any souls we have left over, we'll dump into strength for a little bit more damage. Pretty soon I'm probably going to build more endurance. I think 20 endurance will probably get me good for a bit, and then I'll probably get faith up a little bit more. Alright. Be a little reckless here. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that already feels a lot better. I can drink juice too, buddy. No shard yet. Actually, almost one-shot the ones with the rapiers, but rapier? I was always pronounced rapier, or is it rapier? I actually don't know. Maybe I will never know. I mean, I could look it up. That would be the intelligent thing to do, but I thought I attacked slowly. What was that, man? Being stingy on the final shard I'm looking for, I see. Oh yeah, I got humanity. That happens sometimes when you kill enemies, you'll just randomly get humanity. I don't quite know the rhyme or reason behind it. I think there is like some reason for it, and like some kind of factor, but I can kind of thug it out with your like poiso. Actually, I'll get one cheeky level on here. Yeah, just a little bit more damn. Don't get too greedy though. I also realized I never fought the Black Knight back towards the bridge, but that's also kind of a walk, and oh, it's one of the ones with the great swords, and those guys are real bad at fighting actually. Even back when I was kind of cozy with the game, they gave me a lot of trouble. Nah, we'll go back for them eventually. We are going to be passing through this area a few more times, so well, I see you drop something. Oh, you both dropped an item actually. Hold on. Okay, the pants. And another side sword. Ah, not this time. Still no shard though. Actually, how do the pants measure up to what I'm using? Ooh, they weigh so much more though. I should actually get some more endurance as soon as I can, actually. Come on, give me the shard. Nope. A single shard, that's all I ask. And if you give me that shard, then I will go beat my head against the boss wall. That's what you want, right? Alright, get back here, yo. It's nice I can kind of one-shot some of them now, though, at least. Okay, you're gonna come with me all the way down the hall, huh? That's okay, you know what? I respect it. Well, that was noisy. Oh, no. Part of this is also me being a little impatient. Because Dark Souls is very much a game that does reward patience, so... And does punish impatience. So I definitely should be giving a lot of this stuff a little bit more, care and thought. I'm not, of course, but I really should be. Alright, you can just cut that right out. There we go. I mean, I guess all this farming will get me a few levels as well, but... Okay, I'm starting to feel my groove back. Come back with some of these guys. That's not what I was looking for. I want the shard, not your even rarer drops. Because the funny thing is they can drop all these armor and weapons, but they're a much lower drop rate than the shards, and somehow I'm getting more than the shards. Oh, there we go. All I had to do was complain about it. Alright, Andre, wait for me. I'm on my way back. And I didn't even use any healing either, so... we probably just got to upgrade and come straight back to the boss. It is tempting to get a strength level or two if I can, but... The only gripe with Andre being here is I do kind of wish he was a little more accessible in some ways. Because that's the thing with Dark Souls 1 as well, is like a lot of the NPCs you need, they will be spread out. And you don't really have like a one-stop shop for a lot of things. Like for example, like Andre is like upgrading my weapons and stuff, which is good. However, a lot of this stuff, he will have a cap. Because I believe, like, you only upgrade a lot of weapons to a certain point. And then in order to upgrade them further, you either have to bring him an ember to unlock the capability for him to upgrade them further, or you outright have to just go to a different blacksmith, which there are a couple. Andre is one of the main three. That guy down in New Londo, he doesn't really expand on service. He's just like a basic blacksmith. But yeah, Andre's one of the three. There are two others. One of them you can kind of go the entire game without really finding him. He's kind of tucked away. Ow, okay, I thought if I took care of the initial wave that would be fine, but I guess not. But one of them's locked away in the catacombs. You actually have to go out of your way to find him. So, and I know a lot of people went their like first few playthroughs that ever even knowing he existed, because he is kind of hidden. And then the other one is in Orlando a bit later, so. All right. Ooh, that was a pretty good dodge, actually. Come on. Oh, I'm actually. Oh, good. I'm actually gone before the other one spawned. Wow. The difference is comical. Oh, hey, we got the helmet. That's also kind of a rare drop. Twin Humanities, because they're two. Get it? It is a pretty light helmet. We are unfortunately going to be fat rolling for a little bit, but now, what a thrill! Da 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 da. Oh, what a thrill! Oh, never mind. That wasn't as long as I remembered it being. Snake Eater! Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. I don't have it in me tonight. What I do know is I'm about to drop the sickest beat you've ever heard. Listen. Wow. Oh, you see that building over there? That building over there sucks. The one on the right there, that building? We hate that building. That's the worst fun house I've ever been to. That down there is Sen's. That over there is Sen's Funhouse. It kind of stinks. It's not very fun, actually. I don't know why they call it the Funhouse, but lo and behold. But we don't have to worry about that quite yet. That'll be a bit later. That was the first of two bells. The second bell is It's gonna be a minute before we get to the second bell, don't you worry. And one unfortunate consequence of knocking... Oh, by the way, look at this man.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Careem, the Palm. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed, all sin is my domain.
This man is absolutely ridiculous. You can also pose like him. He does sell some fun items, though. Ooh, okay, that is a miracle. Temporary auto counter versus heavy damage. Won't do me a lot of good. Velka's Talisman. Oh, that's right, this is an intelligence talisman, so it's a little bit different. The rings are okay, but I don't need. Though the poison bite ring could be useful later. Thou art a friend. We can get by without the poison bite ring, though. But basically his purpose is, when you attack an NPC enough, they will turn hostile to you. What you can do is you can come over to Velka. Oh, hi guys. What you can do is you can come over to Velka and you can pay him money, and by paying that money, he will absolve you of your sins, and those people will no longer want to fight you. Well, okay. Okay, I love that guy over there on the ladder. He's just kind of like waiting. Like, look him over there in the back there. He's just kind of waiting his turn. He's just kind of chilling. A little awkward. Oh my god, he did it. He got through the doorway. Hey man, you, how you doing? You just kinda hanging out? Yeah? I swear I don't try to break these games. This just happens every time I pick up a game. Like, stuff like this just kinda happens every single time I boot something up. I don't know what it is. I don't know what triggers it. It just kind of happens. You know, I'm going to let you live. You deserve that. Look at you. You're a paragon of your kind. You're just chilling on that ladder. You're a cool dude. You can stay. You guys, though. Filthy sinners. Oh. How did that happen? Oh well. What I do know is we got a lot of pennies we can spend. Now, I could use a homeward bone to get... you know what? I'm already most of the way back there anyway. I could have used a homeward bone. I chose not to because I'm a clown, you see. I did the comedic thing of I didn't realize what I had until I had it. But now I can probably get probably not a ton of level ups, but a few. Enough. Do I have any additional... I might as well burn that, yeah. Oh, 1,000 pennies, that's pretty good. So we got 4 levels. I'm gonna get a couple points of endurance because I think that'll help. And 1 point of strength for a little bit more damage. So we're still kind of heavy rolling, but I think we can take our pants off now and... no, still kind of heavy rolling. Let's see. That'll be much lighter. In fact, actually I might be able to put my pants back on. Let's see. Yeah, you know, this will be fine for a bit. Anyway, that thing's kind of scary, isn't it? That is called a Titanite demon. I think. They're very tanky. They also hit really hard. Their hitboxes are also mega jank and weird. They will do things with little to no reaction sometimes. Also have really wide reaching attacks, it kind of stinks a lot of the time. Oh yeah, that's the move that usually gets me. When they just kind of jump like that. Yep. Yeah, they're pretty tanky. Usually, I come back for this guy a little bit later, but... Well, actually, yeah, what... Actually, I can just run past him, because usually I do come back for this guy a little bit later just because of how tanky he is. Because you actually do, because I mean, you come back here so often to upgrade your weapons that, I mean, honestly, yeah. Oh. Okay. Anyway, welcome to the Moonlight Gardens, everybody. The forest area. Behold, the Ents. They're freaking pissed. Yeah, that doesn't one-shot you, I'm surprised. Yeah, I usually do come here with a +5 weapon instead of a +2. I think there's a guy hiding here. No. Oh, Darkroot Garden. Never mind. I'm a tourist. I didn't remember the name of the place. These guys are also not bad to farm because they can drop a lot of heat, like status cleansing items. Yep. Oh yeah, like a purple moss clump. That'll heal poison. Pretty nice. More pennies. Also hidden here is a cheeky little hidden bonfire. Don't worry about that door. We worry about that door later. But yeah. Sneaky little bonfire hidden behind a hidden wall. Might as well kindle it too. Yeply. Then I can probably do a level. Yeah, let's stick to our guns. Let's take strength to 20 or 30. And once that's 30, I think I'll take endurance to 20, and then I don't know what we're gonna do then. I know you're thinking. That looks like you're about to get jumped, and I can assure you that you are. Kind of the drops there, though. The blood red also clears up your bleed buildup, so that's also pretty useful. Arguably not as useful as the purple, because once bleed happens, it's going to stop. And oh god. By the way, you see this tree? It can die. Watch. Yeah, boy. Deforestation. And down here lives one of the strangest enemies in the game that only appears here. Like they're only down here. The weird frog rays. They're kind of strange. They're kind of cool. It's a shame they're only down here in an area you can kind of miss, though. There's another tree you can kill, too. It's kind of funny, too, because they don't even really try to fight back. You can just kind of kill them. Do need to be careful down here, because there are some enemies that are a little scary. I think that's one of them right there. There's a reason coming through here, These frog things are also kind of a decent enemy to farm too, though, because they drop these green flower blossoms, or green blossoms, yeah. And those actually, when you use them, give you increased stamina regeneration for a little bit, which is pretty nice, actually. I believe that's like 3k pennies. I'm gonna deal with this guy really quick. The thing that sucks is you can't really hit them until they get up. I might be able to get him before he can. Yeah, okay. Oh, the shield! That's a rare drop off those guys. It's pretty cool. I believe there's another one up here. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering. Never mind, I see his feet. Ah. Oh. Had more of an arc to that than I remembered. Shame. There's a pretty nice ring that passed my wand. At least we're starting out. I won't be using that ring permanently, but it is one I do like to use for a little bit starting out, just because it is pretty handy. At least until you get some better armor. Are they following? They might be. I should be able to I might be able to shake him off, though. No, whoa. Personal space, buddy. Maybe I won't be able to shake him off. Ow. No, don't do that. I want to get my stuff back. There's a decent chunk of money on the line here. What I say about the enemies in Darkroot Garden too is they do have a pretty good drop rate on like a lot of the consumable items. Should be able to sneak in here without alerting his friend. Yeah. Someday I'll have an offensive miracle though, and then you'll be sorry. I don't yet, but... Oh, hey, there's my stuff. What was that, man? There we go. Yep. The wolf ring. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. Again, good starting ring, not gonna use it permanently. But boost poise. To kind of explain poise, think of it kind of like stagger resistance. Basically, the more poise you have, the less likely you are to get staggered when you get hit. Oh. Hello. I guess he did get up. Oh, that's just an invitation to go for the kill. You have a decent chunk of souls, too. Uh-oh, sisters. I'm in dangerous territory and there's an ad break coming up. You know what that means. I'm going to maybe get to somewhere safe. Or I can keep pressing onwards like a clown. Yeah, I do need to be a little bit careful because there are trees and stuff around. That's more of the stony boys. But I'm going to try and pick you off first. Now, what they're doing when they do that spell, by the way, because I don't think I really explained it or talked about it, they're basically applying a slow to you. Ooh, okay. Oh, this isn't quite what I wanted to happen, actually. As long as he doesn't do the slow on me. Yeah, let's pick this guy off. Pick off the tree before he gets a slow off. skill priority is changed. Basically, he puts a slow on you and you can't dodge. Which is kind of what just happened there. That's kind of the reason I was trying to pick off the tree without... Well... I suppose that answers when we go on ad break, doesn't it? You know the drill, though. We run a 3 minutes of ads every hour to disable pre-rolls, so... I'm gonna do that now. So I will be back after the accursed ads play. Alright, we should be back from the ad break, and I'm gonna be honest. The day kind of caught up to me. Just in like one fell swoop. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna end for the night, because your boy's pretty exhausted actually. I pretty much like got up and got some water and drank and everything, and it's just kind of like, oh, it hit me. So I don't think I'm gonna worry too much about like rating or anything tonight. I know I said I would like stop not rating people, but whoops, that wasn't what I meant to do at all. But I think I am just gonna kind of cut it here tonight, because I need to lie down and I need to sleep. I feel bad because I do want to do a lot more longer streams though, but I do gotta practice that self-care, so yeah, no raid tonight. I'm just gonna kind of run. I'll probably play more Dark Souls this next week though. again, I'm slowly getting used to the new job. It's just there's a lot more adapting than I realized. So, yeah. That'll be it for me tonight, so I'll definitely be back on Sunday for more Yakuza, though. But yeah, the day just kind of caught up to me, and I need to go lie down. So, have a good day. Have a good evening. Whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you when I'll see you. Okay? Okay. Goodbye.